So, Janae, I'm holding the phone and you wanted to do the interview and everything. So, what is it you were going to ask?
Well, how do you feel your overall visit with your friend was?
Good. Good. I feel like it went productive. I think that he was, he came out and talked to me, which he didn't have to. I figured, if he didn't want to, he didn't have to. Both parties, including me, after, and just like I've said to you over and over, I'm sorry for anything I've done, correct?
You did apologize?
And that was the first couple weeks out of the hospital because, like you said, first week you're groggy, second week you're still trying to get your bearings, and plus memory. So we went there, right? And then, like I said, if I was a little grumpy with you, is what we'll put, then I was definitely grumpy with other people, which I've apologized to any one of them. But they all understood, look, you just got out of the hospital, we get it. So when I went over there and I went to give him his key, or give them the key was for me to have just in case something ever happened to his mom. But like I said, that relationship, I don't think can be mended. We talked, but it's kind of like you don't want them to have turmoil. And if you feel like they're holding something against you, whether it be past or present, you just want them to move forward. Same thing with you. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but I could tell just from talking with Jay that he was just, he was a little uncomfortable talking to me. Like, I'm not looking to argue with him, and he's not looking to argue with me. Like I told him, I said, I was looking to talk to you, bud. I was looking to, I'm not looking to talk to your mom. I'm looking to talk to you as a person. You know what I mean? And every time I turned around, and that was like my second week out of the hospital, all I could hear was his mom. The person that left those messages. Now, with that being said, do I think they were meant in a hurtful way? I even said this in the 30-minute video. No. But the question was, why say anything at all if you don't know what happened? Because even Jay said, we didn't even know you got hit till like 10 something. I think it was 10:32. I get it. So my attitude was, why say anything at all? You know what I mean?
Right.
And she may have apologized while I was in the hospital because I believe you said I called her, just like I was calling you and didn't even know.
Didn't remember.
I mean, I think they took my phone because I don't, if you're sleeping most of the time and they've got you where you're sleeping most of the time so you'll heal, you're not going to remember calling anybody or anything, guys. I mean, that's just a fact. Now, I've healed up great. I'm not going to take anything away from anything. I can be an asshole like anybody else. I'm going to put the camera right on me and say it. But as we all know, and if you've seen my videos, at the end of the day, I'm a protector. Am I not, Janae?
Mm-hmm.
Will I not do anything to protect those around me?
You would.
Thank you. I've never had that urge to hurt anybody, physically or even emotionally. I can come off rough and raw. One reason, I'm a man, okay? And that shit, when you're a man, we just say it raw. We're not thinking about you women and your feelings, We just come, and you know that. But right after we've said something, most men, if your pride isn't high, you'll say, sorry, I didn't mean that. And that's why we're often told by you women, don't say something you're about to regret now. But normally, that's the situation. In this situation, I'm just giving you guys examples. So, anything else? Like, you want to know how it went? I think it went good. I had somebody else tell me, what if you got a dark cloud over you? No, I don't think a dark cloud is over me to make bad happen to me. There's no dark cloud. I don't believe in that. Here's what I believe. A lady made a dumb decision, correct? And that decision could have cost my life. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is where that is. Anything else?
Regarding.
Anything. We've already got the video going, so we're good.
Okay, well, how about. Is the relationship gonna be mended, or
From what I can tell,
is it at a close?
for him, I'm good. You know, I told him, I said, dude, I'm good. I'm not even trying to argue with you. I mean, it was like living, when I lived with them when I was younger, in my teenage years, you know, like I said, he's like a brother. It was like living with the brother you always wanted. I don't think it can be, just because for him, it's hitting him a little harder. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I was able to go over and talk to him and said, dude, it's all good. I'm not mad. The reason why, it's like the recordings. It wasn't to embarrass him or put him out there as a bad person. I made that very clear. It was to get his attention. You know, like, can you hear me now? Like, have you ever seen a fight with Brock Lesnar and he whips somebody's ass and he grabs the mic and goes, "Can you hear me now?" And he's talking to all the people. It's kind of like that, and it shows character. Like I said in the video that night, he openly said, "Oh, I just wanted to get off the phone with you." He didn't have a party to go to. He told me the truth. He said to me, "I just wanted to get off the phone," and I was like, "Holy shit, bro! At least you manned up to it," because I knew it was raining over here, so it had to have been raining over there. It was all over. Now, I don't know if it was really raining over there, but he admitted, "I just wanted to get off the road," or off the phone. And so that shows the character. Like, I'm literally giving you a Merry Christmas. I'm trying to talk to you about what was bothering me, right? And he didn't want to talk about it. And it wasn't going to be an argument. I was just going to ask, did I upset her before I was on my way? You know, that kind of closure. Did I make her mad? Did I say I was coming early or later than when I was going to come or something? Those were the questions. You know, did I piss her off in some kind of way? Because, listen, guys, I can be a motherfucking dick. And if I've said something and I'm pissing you off, I will openly admit that. You know what I'm saying? I will say to you, okay, this is on me. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. And so those were the kind of things, like even when he said to me, we didn't even know you were in the hospital until like 10:32. And those are things that he told me. He knew that I was 7 minutes away. He also said, I knew something was wrong because you're always early. Everybody knows I'm early. So my question was, why were the messages sent? Did I say I was going to show up at a certain time? And yeah, I would be pissed too if I said I was going to show. But I would at least find out why the person didn't show up, was all I was saying. Now, am I mad at his mom? No. Do I think that they were meant as a vindictive way? No. I wanted to know why. If anybody noticed, those came out vicious and malicious, which I can be even meaner, but that's not the point. When you want to learn, you know what I mean? Because you've just been in an accident and you don't realize who you've pissed off until everything comes back and memories come back tenfold. Has it not?
Yeah, it did.
I'm good. Except for the physical part. That's the end of it. The head you may see shaved all the time because of the actual wound, and it irritates the ear. The hair does, and you can see this mark here. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything else?
For me?
Anything. Like, I'm going to say this. I think it went good. And I'm just happy for him. And I'm happy for his mom. And I'm not even mad at her. Did you notice I even said, sorry if I said anything. But she didn't get that close to the car, really, for me to talk to her. So, and like I said, I've been in plenty of arguments, but if somebody can't hear you, they can't hear you. But Jay knows I said it, and I said, we're good, and I'm not gonna apologize for every little thing because one, I'm a guy. It's not about pride. Some things are said, and you said them. But for me, if you don't know you said them when you first got out of the hospital, or you don't remember calling somebody, apparently I called you, what, 5 or 6 times?
Mhm.
I may have called her, his mom, 5 or 6 times to talk about those particular messages because those voicemails are linked to the number. You know what I mean? She could have apologized.
She probably did.
But I'm not going to remember that. Why? Because they had me to where I was sleeping most of the time. So if I woke up groggy and I don't remember calling her, I'm certainly not going to remember the other half either. Now, for Jay and me, I think we're good. I feel as if he's reached a point, and I've reached a point. At least we talked, and I gave him back their key. I'm very happy with the both of them. It wasn't a bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad meeting. I think it took a little time to talk. You know, and as you were explaining, his mom has had quite a few people in car accidents, so it's been rough on that end too. So it's hard for everybody. Everybody needs time. And the thing was I've had a month. So I don't know when the accidents happened with them, but you've had a month. So all you really want to do is get that closure like you were talking about. You said, Trav, it'd do you good to get that closure. So when we went over to drop off the key, Janae was rather smart, talked to them for a good little bit. And it was good talk, right? I mean, I don't know if he recorded it all or not. He had his phone on his tray. And I thought, okay, he's recording it, so hopefully they understand everything or whatnot. I've been in plenty of arguments before. It won't be my last. Normally it's to defend others or even defend myself. And I will tell you where I'm wrong. She'll tell you that. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you I'm wrong, but I will defend myself until my face is blue. I'm out of air. Am I lying, Janae?
No.
Now, is there anything else that maybe you'd like to add about that situation, I mean, we did drop off the key. That was good.
It was pretty bittersweet because I can tell that Jason was pretty hurt about the situation. I don't think he wants to stop being your friend. I think, like, what I believe is it would have took time because they always say time heals all wounds. And
I agree. I figured I had a month to, get my bearings back, and I'm trying to do the best physically, and we know all that, and we found out today, nothing is going to be, I'm not getting nothing out of it. That's what nobody understands. I mean, did we not talk to 3 different lawyers at 3 different times? And did they not concur? It is what it is.
they did.
In order for you to move on and be seen by a doctor, you just have to be done with it. So there's nothing for pain and suffering. There's nothing for any of that, correct?
Mhm.
I just want the people to see that because, your lights went off. What happened there?
The car's off.
Okay, go ahead and make it do something.
And plus the light gets hot.
Oh. Shouldn't get that hot. Maybe. Anyway, so that was a dark moment for us. There's that black cloud. Anyway, we're going to lighten it up. I'm about to let y'all go. This is a good long video. But no, I think you may be right. We've made tons of videos, and I've had tons of people ask about his channel that I've been on. He built that. I told everybody that's his baby. And I'm also making it very clear, and that too, I sent messages, look, if anybody's going to be rude, bye. I'll block you from the channel. Because that has been my best friend, brother, since we were like, I think middle school, 23 years. So I'm not going to watch him be slandered. I'm not going to say anything rude about him. I'm not going to attack him. Those messages were to get a hold of him, as you know. And it is what it is. There's nothing more I can do about it. We went over and we talked. He wished me nothing but the best. But, however, I think that he is different. Our character is different. Because like I've said a million times, like I told you the other day, and I've said it in a video, and I picked it up from an older cat. I can be mad at you 1 minute, fine with you the next. Why? Because holding a grudge, it ain't worth it. Time's too short. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you agree with that?
I can agree with
Now,
that.
is there anything else you'd like to add? Like, I mean, how do you feel?
How I feel?
Yeah. You had good conversation with him. And you were saying his mom was like, you need to go out and talk to him, right?
Yeah, his mom was open to conversation.
Yeah. You know.
Jason was reluctant, but still open to talk, which he did. And all I can say is, if it was my friend and they post our
It wasn't information.
conversation.
I posted two voicemails. Two voicemails that were, as you said, you even said, those were nasty. They sounded really frustrated. And at the time when I posted that, I was like, I'll find out. You know, somebody will eventually call me, text me, right? And say, hey, Trav, can we talk real quick? I'd have gladly put that on freeze and said, whoa, hold on, let's talk. Because like he told me, they didn't even know I was in the hospital yet.
And that would break trust for me as a friend if my friend.
If I can't
Your
talk,
friendships for 20 plus years is different.
if I can't get through to you, and all I hear in the background, because you're toning up and you're getting upset, I guess, and I hear your mom saying, just hang up. Dude, I'm trying to talk to you, not argue, talk. And if I hear somebody else in the background that I'm trying to talk to you, okay? It's like you said in the other video we made. Somebody was interrupting me and I was talking to you. You wouldn't allow it, right? So at that time, at that particular time that conversation was going down and I was arguing with him as he felt, which I call it a heated conversation. I kept saying, I'm talking to you. I will admit that I tell her, shut the hell up, tell her to shut the hell up, tell her to shut the fuck up. He's not supposed to say it like that. Of course, he didn't. But that was the point. The whole point behind that was to show that. Was like, I'm not getting a minute, and since I can't get an answer out of you or talk to you about it, or that we haven't touched basis on it, that I felt, can we, because in order to get over it, you got to talk about it. You got to figure out why. Why would somebody even, okay, your mom, of course she didn't mean it. For Christ's sake, come on. She was frustrated. So I was trying to figure out, was it me? Okay? Did I say I was going to show up at a certain time? Was it me? I was trying to put all that together because obviously I can't remember the accident. I never will. So I'm blaming myself, but I'm like, you know what? I need to know. Okay, so, and then the second thought that came to mind is, why send anything at all if you don't know I've been in an accident? That's the most hurtful. Because, okay, you want to talk about betrayal of trust because I posted something like that. What about the guy that got in the accident and doesn't even know what he did to piss him off that bad? And it's just because he didn't call back on Thanksgiving. You see what I'm saying?